Everyone, I'm Gavin, a rugby referee, and today I want to talk you through the key law changes for the 25-26 season. Think of this as a friendly pre-season chat. I'll explain what I'll be looking for during the match and also give you some guidance on how your players can stay on the right side of the laws. These changes are about keeping the game safe, fair, and flowing. So let's start off with conversions under Law 8.8c. First up, in relation to conversions, from this season, the kicker has 60 seconds from the time the try is awarded to take the kick. I'll be watching closely so there's no dawdling. And as a team, you need to make sure that your kicker is ready and that the ball is in place quickly. If it takes longer than 60 seconds, I'll have to disallow the conversion. So preparation is clearly the key. Next, in terms of lineouts, Law 18.12. For lineouts, once the mark is made, teams have only 30 seconds to form. I'll be timing this and I'll be watching for any unnecessary delays. I expect your players to get into position efficiently and be ready to throw. If the line out isn't formed in time, I will award the free kick to the opposition at the point of touch. It's a small thing, but again, it keeps the game moving. Now let's look at rucks, mauls and scrums, laws 15.18, 16.18 and 19.30a. Looking at the breakdowns and set pieces, at rucks and mauls, players cannot target anyone within 1 metre who's trying to play the ball away. So if you're bound into the ruck or maul, leave the ball player alone, unless you've retired back to an onside position first. Similarly, in scrums, the defending scrum half must now stay behind the middle line of the tunnel until the ball comes out. I'll be keeping an eye on these zones, so your players should understand that their positioning is important. Any infringement will be penalised at the place of the offence. For uncontested lineouts, Law 18.23a. If the throw isn't straight and nobody contests, play will simply continue. You cannot, of course, throw the ball to the number 9. I'll only step in if there is a contest. And if there is a contest, what I mean by that is that you will be lifting as a pod. Somebody just trying to jump up by themselves is not lifting. If the throw is then not straight, the non-throwing team can choose a line out or a scrum on the 15-metre line. In terms of crocodile roll, under Law 920D, 920E and 14.E, safety is always paramount. The crocodile roll, twisting or rolling an opponent at a tackle or a breakdown, is now totally illegal. I will be looking for any attempts to spin a player off the ball or to drop on a player. Players should stay upright and drive legally. If I see a breach, there will be a penalty immediately at the place of the infringement, and any serious or dangerous cases could lead to a yellow or indeed a red card. Make sure that your players understand that safe at the clearing is so important. Let's now talk about free kicks under Law 20.3. Free kicks no longer allow a scrum. That option is only available for penalties. So it's important that your players understand that a free kick is either a tap and go or a kick. That's it. Now let's turn to offside at kicks under Law 10.1, 10.4 and 10.7. When it comes to offside at kicks, players in front of the kicker must retreat actively. Standing still isn't enough. I'll be watching, and if they don't respond to my command, I will penalise them. Players need to move behind the kicker quickly to stay onside. Penalties can therefore be applied either where interference occurred or if they remain in some way close to the receiver. Finally, tackle height. Tackles should now be below the sternum. I will be watching closely for high tackles, which are dangerous. Players need to focus on low, safe tackling techniques. Any infringement will result in a penalty, and dangerous tackles may result in a yellow or indeed a red card. So to recap what I'll be watching for and what I expect from your players. Conversions must be taken within that 60 seconds. Lineouts must form within 30 seconds. Always respect that 1 metre zone around rucks and mauls. And let's keep those scrums and lineouts legal. There's no place for crocodile rolls. And remember, free kicks cannot be a scrum. If offside, retreat immediately at kicks and always tackle below the sternum. Follow these points, and as a referee, I will be seeing this game as being safe, fair, and flowing. And that's my role as a referee, right? Enforcing the law and protecting the spirit of rugby. So I'll see you on the pitch.